Hello there, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of, my goodness, what week are we doing? May 22nd to the 28th, I believe. All right, so on Monday, Aries, what you have coming up here is the Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse is just telling me that on Monday you're letting something go, you're forgiving somebody, you're releasing a grudge. So that's a very cool card to have come up. What a great way to start the week, Aries. Good job. All right, on Tuesday, the Queen of Coins, I do believe, though, that this is talking about your personality instead of someone you're interacting with on Tuesday. Maybe for some of you it'll be both. Queen of Coins, though, I do feel like you're being very nurturing. You may even be being like the hostess or the host of something. You may be bringing somebody in. You're definitely wanting to share the good that you have with others around you. I see the light just like adjusting and adjusting. I think the sun is going into and out of clouds, and so it's throwing my camera a little bit. I apologize for that, guys. Have no control over the sun or the clouds, though. All right, so on Wednesday, Aries, we do have the Ten of Swords showing up in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. This is for some of you. This is that you've had a backache for a while and you're starting to get some relief from that backache, very literally. For others of you, this is more of a situation where there was an argument or a debate or, something where you weren't on the same page with somebody and you thought that you guys had like agreed to disagree or just put this argument or debate to rest, and it comes back up again on Wednesday. Something there's still unresolved about that, and you'll have to take care of that whenever you see it on Wednesday. Thursday, Page of Coins, Page of Coins, Page of Coins. Well, the first thing that I hear when I see this card is that you are giving somebody else some good news about money. And the typical traditional meaning of this is that you are receiving good news about money, okay? So when you're giving somebody else good news about money, usually that's because you've already received good news about money. So I'm just going to go out on a limb here and saying you get some kind of good news about money, or you get some moolah in your hands, and you tell somebody, I can pay this bill now, or I can pay you back for that loan you gave me, or whatever. So you're going to be contacting people and getting some money into their hands, which is going to make them happy as well. Okay, let's look at Friday. Two of Coins showing up in reverse. Two of Coins in reverse, Two of Coins in reverse. I really don't feel like this Two of Coins in reverse has to do with finances, just because of what we had going on Thursday, where you're actually paying something from before off. So I think that this is going to have more to do with time, effort, energy. Two of Coins in reverse means something is out of balance, and a lot of times it comes up when the checkbook's out of balance. But like I said, I'm really thinking that shouldn't be applying after what we saw Thursday. So to me, this is going to be more about, maybe you're not finding enough time to spend with your family, or maybe you're not having enough me time. Excuse me. Wow. I think that for a lot of you, it may be that your emotions are what's not balanced. I just got this choked up feeling in my throat all of a sudden. So anything that happens when you're giving somebody a reading can be a symbol or a message. So to me, this is kind of telling me this Two of Coins in reverse has to do more with your emotions than anything else on Friday. So everything else I said, let's just wipe all of that out. Erase. For most of you, Aries, this is going to have to do with you're going to be feeling more emotional than usual. You're not going to feel like your emotions are under control. They're going to seem out of balance, out of proportion on Friday. All right. You have two major arcana coming up for your weekend. We've got, I like this card actually, we've got the Moon in reverse for Saturday, and then I'm just going to show you Sunday while we're talking about it. We've got Temperance in reverse. So the Moon in reverse is telling me that there was a situation in your life that was fishy, and you knew it was fishy. You just knew that there was more information going on there than what you were being given, but you were having a hard time putting your fingers on it. When the Moon shows up in reverse, that information is coming to the surface. You're not having to dig it out. You're not having to pry, push, nothing. No. this information just pops up suddenly and unexpectedly. And when this information just pops up, you get the bigger picture on this situation that you knew was kind of fishy. And when you see that full picture, this is going to change how you want to handle your own interaction with this situation. Okay, so that's what we have when we've got the moon card showing up on Saturday. You're going to be changing your perspective about something you didn't have the full picture on before. Sunday, Temperance in reverse. For a lot of you Aries, this is not you. And normally I do read the major arcana as, happening to you whenever I'm reading a general reading. But with this card, I'm really getting the strong impression that for a lot of you, you're going to be around somebody on Sunday who is really not okay. They may be drinking to the point that they're not okay, or doing some other kind of mind-altering substance that has them not okay, or they may just have some kind of hormonal thing that they don't really have any input on, reason where they're not okay. But I just feel like you're going to be dealing with somebody on Sunday that is a little bit unbalanced when it comes to their thinking and their emotions and sort of putting everything all together. So you just want to be aware when you're dealing with somebody like this. I don't really have the sense that this is a dangerous person, but this is just going to be a frustrating person if you are dealing with this person and coming in with the expectation that they are going to be operating in some kind of sane or logical way that's going to make sense, because this person kind of isn't. Okay, so if you can come in with those expectations that, this person's going to take me for a ride on the crazy train, then you'll be okay. You can kind of remain calm about it. If you're not expecting that and suddenly you find yourself on the crazy train, this can be very disturbing. So, dealing with somebody who's a little bit unbalanced on Sunday, and I just don't feel like they're dangerous. At least not for most of you. Maybe for two people out there, you might want to be a little bit more cautious. I just think that they're not thinking straight. So, they may be telling you, I want to go do this, and 20 minutes later, I don't want to do that. Are you crazy? That type of stuff. That's what I call a ride on the crazy train. So anyway, someone might try to take you for one of those rides. You don't have to go if you don't want to, but I have a feeling that whoever this is somebody that you care about deeply. And for some of you, it's going to be relatives who are in some kind of living situation where there are people sort of looking after them because you kind of know, this person has problems. But I feel like, when you're interacting with them, be careful. Be careful what you believe and what you don't believe, especially if they're trying to tell you that, things are really terrible where they are. Don't immediately say that's not true or even think that, but at least get some evidence about that before you go making any decisions or any changes. What else do you need to know about this? I think that's good. Okay, Aries. That is your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. I hope to see some of you here this week for Reiki sessions, some of you here this week for readings, and the rest of you I will see on the next video. Everyone have a fantastic week. Peace out.